It is
Not as bad as it
111.
has been, considering the amount of screwing around that took place before this match. I'm pretty happy about what happened.
Alright, and they have dropped down. Rack has no D, playing a 3v4. Jiffy Lube and Daquan actually ended up shooting each other.
Huh.
And
Well,
Rack
it looks like...
pushing a bridge.
Perfect.
Oh, getting shot. I believe that is jumpable, though.
It is, indeed. Which that's actually way more progress than Kappa has. Kappa has just
has
been
no
shooting
progress.
thus far.
I wonder if they know about... Oh, two.
And as we say that, they make their entire bridge.
And
basically.
Pugsy is over. Now, it'll be interesting to see if anyone goes for that projectile protection chain chest plate up on the tree. Pugsy just nailing Daquan, and Rack is over. And that is Sam Safari in
Dymix.
leather armor.
Dymix is actually also over. Dymix is actually, like, right across now. So, yep. Rack has no D, has 2 across the gap, if I recall correctly.
Jiffy Lube getting blown up by a creeper. Rack is just gathering wood.
It's interesting, no team went down below spawn to get starting supplies. Oh, maybe they did. They just got like a starting chest and that's it, unless this chest was magically empty. But they didn't grab the quick.
Alright, Jiffy Lube is finally going over the bridge. I honestly wonder if any teams have practiced this week.
I mean, the first part looks fine. We'll see what happens when they start to try running wolves.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the first part isn't such a bad. And classic, just shooting.
Daquan still has not left spawn yet. That spawn area.
Sam Safari and Dymix are in leather now.
Yep. Neither team in secondary resources.
Or primary, I'm pretty sure. Haven't seen a lick of wool running at all. Maybe this is going to be like... Maybe the teams are just going to go for quick game. No.
That would be something.
Resource game. Who's this? We have Yo-Yo and Gold Pants.
And Pugsy going into the PvE wool.
Is he going down? I'm not sure where that was.
And Dynamics. Both going down.
He's getting shot at. Trying to make his way down lane, but being slowed down. It says Jiffy Lube.
Yeah, having the rocking the gold pants right there.
Pretty swanky.
I wonder if he's gonna run second. If someone comes over to cover for him.
See, the thing is, with this wool, if you don't really understand how second works, there's almost no chance you're going to be getting it.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to go both directions, and going left isn't as hard, but you have to deal with cave spiders, or silverfish, and then some spawners at the end. But if you go right, you have to deal with the end stone and the soul sand. So it'll take longer to break.
Yo-Yo now has almost full armor. They've just been, Kappa's just kind of been scavenging around the surface to find their weapons and armor.
I believe that's
They haven't
Jiffy
found
Lube
it.
shooting cross map. Just trying to take a few pot shots.
See if Yo-Yo can find the entrance to this wall. See if he found it.
I think Jiffy Lube might be going into second. No, he's not. He broke a few blocks around it, and then didn't. He's looking down, and now he's just walking away.
say Yo-Yo basically understands the premise of this wool. He's going for the PvP oriented, the more PvP oriented half of second. And and double teaming this wool. Sam Safari is actually going inside the wool to shoot at monsters on the other team's lane. That's fun. I would have expected Sam Safari to go run the PvE part. Oh, now they're being shot at by this Daquan.
Daquan. I believe all Daquan might end up doing this match is just shooting. Sam Safari.
And he currently has not hit very many shots on Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo's making his way pretty easily.
And Daquan entering the void lane.
Does he have... Oh yeah, Yo-Yo can easily make
Oh no, he can't.
Pickaxe. He can make a pickaxe.
He can make one, but he's just gonna end up...
If he thought about it. And he can also make a... he can put on some boots and maybe save himself a little bit of damage.
He has made a wooden pickaxe.
But Kappa is actually making very good progress on this wool. Not being contested. I think they understand what's going on.
Daquan coming back over.
Sam Safari is now running the other half of this wool.
Rat getting taken out by Silverfish.
If only Yo-Yo made a few doors, this would be a much easier time. Not that he's having too difficult of a time, anyway.
I don't know if... Oh, Jiffy Lube just taking blocks, okay. Jiffy Lube only has about 7 uses left on that pickaxe. Oh, he's gonna have to punch through that last end stone.
Right, did I miss... oh, Yo-Yo was actually taken out by a Daquan at some point. Most of his things still just sitting there, all the important things, including an Ender Pearl. Sam Safari is very dutifully making his way through second wool. I'm interested to see what these teams are going to do in terms of making it through first wool. He has a pretty good handle on VE. So first wool might not be a problem for Rakaz and D, but Kappa, they all come from Overcast Network.
And that's all PvP
might
oriented.
have a little bit of, yeah, they might have a little bit of trouble fighting monsters instead of monsters.
However, it does not seem to be bothering them now, except for Silverfish or Silverfish. Alright, Sam Safari trying to figure out how to get up. He's breaking the buttons.
Dynamix is actually running first wool. I don't know if we caught this before, but...
Dynamix and Pugsy were running it together at one point.
Ah, I missed that entirely. But looks like they have actually lit up a very, very nice portion of it. Taken out.
Pugsy now in first roll again. Seems like they're just tag teaming it at this point.
Which is a pretty good plan, I think. Yo-Yo is now coming, making it back to his things with full leather armor. Leather armor is actually... you kind of cut through it like butter, but it's still quite a bit better than
nothing.
No armor. It does absorb a good portion of a bow shot. Instead of dying after 3 shots, you die after like 5.
A spider coming up. Now, one thing to note is there's only one bed on the map for crafted for you. The rest you have to make yourself.
Ladder puzzle.
A rat getting taken out by a creeper again.
Oh, I actually missed it. Sam Safari was taken out by Daquan at the ladder portion of the second. Dynamix and Pugsy having a tough time Maybe it's just because they're paint moving.
And while scrimming, I did notice that teams were normally running that in full diamond and enchantments.
So I've seen. Actually, Rack MC was running the resources a while back. I don't think I mentioned that, but that was definitely.
Jiffy Lube is attempting to make progress on this half of first or second.
Look at this. We have Yo-Yo very close to the PvP lever. Second.
Dynamics now back in first wool.
Daquan is actually in Rack has no D. Their resources. So they should be acquiring some soon. If only Daquan could just look over this corner and see Yo-Yo for just 1 second. Doesn't he?
It would be smart for Dynamics to take the bow and pickaxe on the ground over here.
It's good that Pugsy or Dynamics, whoever found the cave spider spawner, it's good that they found that, because that could be a real struggle for some people who don't know exactly where that spawn is.
If only they had some TNT to take out the rest of it down here.
Yeah,
Because this does not look very fun.
TNT running this?
Even just place some TNT down just to get the kills. PvE kills.
Yeah. Jiffy Lube actually pulled the PvP lever for Rack has no D, so that's interesting. They still have PvE lever to do, which is widely considered harder of the two, despite its being 2 blocks wide. Have Rack MC and this right here.
Daquan, right?
It would be Daquan. They are watching. Second. They've taken out Yo-Yo. Sorry.
Sam Safari is gathering blocks and seems to want to head down into third wool. And he has just dropped into third wool. Now I wonder if he knows about the... Ooh, not even going to light up or even break the spawners. He does not have a pick on him. That was weird.
Man, that was an... that was pretty
oddly passive.
Alright, Sam is working with very little blocks. Let's see what he can do with that.
Simply just lighting up, but I don't think that will be enough.
Does have wood blocks, but those are gonna burn. Yep, Healy as I say that. This
struggling to hit silverfish.
This is a choke point in the wool. Let's see how he handles this. Let's see how he handles those cave spiders
and the creepers. Oh, taking out the silverfish spawner for him though.
Oh man, he's probably gonna go down here.
No.
Oh no. Lives
Sam
with
fighting on.
Lives with half.
Fighting like a champ.
Yo-Yo made it back to his things in second wool, so maybe he will get... Well, he didn't get back to his things, but they're in it.
He got the prot.
Yeah, so he should be able to take... Yeah, this is projectile protection 4, so he will be able to take a bunch more shots.
And Daquan getting slain by Rack.
Interesting to see teams who are not going for resources. It just goes to show that these wools can be done without heavy armor like we've been seeing. Scrims and things of that nature.
Daquan getting taken out by a creeper, not looking like it's his day today.
Poor guy. Curiously enough, Yo-Yo is placing torches, so you can definitely tell what parts they've been to. here. How much damage is he taking per shot? I'm curious to see.
It can't be too much, but he does not have doors.
Oh my, that
Ooh.
was very detrimental. What he really needed to do is bring doors down and just kind of door up.
But he does still have the chain chest plate. The Progpont one.
Yeah, at least. But unfortunately, it's going to take a lot of effort to get back down there. To begin with.
Dynamics finding the spawner.
With creepers again.
Not shooting at Rack. But the feeling is not mutual, and Rack is taking shots. Dynamics rolling up. Daquan trying to regear.
Lube is making very decent progress. On second build, that is.
Yes.
I imagine that Jiffy Lube will be done very shortly. Meanwhile, we have Rack MC collecting iron for Rack has no D. Hope to see something here. Oh, something that I didn't actually notice. It looks like Kappa wanted to create a cannon to get their iron, which, if they did that right now, well, Rack is gone, but that would have been a very cool thing to get their iron and Rack at the same time.
There's three people running first wool. Maybe just trying to get their stuff back. Pugsy with TNT.
This is how you do PvE here, according to Kappa. Block spam, OCN strategy. That's, I've never actually seen something that used all the block spam.
They have cleared up the mobs, some pretty decent cave spiders though.
Hive, yeah, they should do that, and that's like one of my favorite parts. You can just do that, and just run through your temple. But fortunately, I think that they're more focused on like man-moding this. Look at this. This is a pretty fun.
Oh, and Pugsy just taking them out while they track it.
All right, they have one room left to go. The last room of the wool. And it's just flowing, mobs are just flowing out like crazy.
Yo-Yo running away.
Just
Sam.
a conga line.
Oh, Pugsy being taken out by Sam. Everyone was there. Rack has free reign of the entire rest of the map. Pardon the phone.
Running it with multiple people, Sheriff, makes it so that it's very easy for friendly fire to happen. It's usually, most people get that.
Now, this room is practically empty. Sam blitzing in.
Immediately as he walks in, though.
Yep. Everything just happens to spawn.
Let's see what else is going on in the map. Rack MC in full iron now.
Yo-Yo taken out by a skeleton.
For some reason, just...
We'll definitely come back to them.
Rack MC going back into his resources for some reason. Not exactly sure what's going on.
Yo-Yo collecting some wood. Daquan still running around shooting. And still missing.
Rack MC is now going to be collecting his diamonds. His team.
Rack seems to definitely know what he's doing.
And here come the block spam OCN strats. Looks like they're actually going to be finishing this up pretty soon. Can't imagine mobs are going to hold them off for long. It's especially since they have two leather guys.
With iron swords.
But interestingly enough, Rack has no D has done next to no wool running. Besides, I mean, they almost have second gun. Let's see.
I believe Rack might end up actually running first wool. Because if he has all the diamond armor.
Jiffy Lube is basically done with second. All he needs to do is block the last of the mobs up, pull the lever, and then go back out, press the button in the wool box.
Diamix and Pugsy now retreating after they lured a whole bunch of mobs in, but they are very close.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty pleasantly surprised, I suppose would be the word, to see that these teams actually know exactly. I mean, they all have a plan.
And Rack enchanting.
Luke just needs to make it out. Full waiting. Well, press button.
And Yo-Yo, Diamix, and Pugsy are all going to continue running first wall again.
Rack MC with a classy full enchanted diamond.
They were playing very smart by running out of the spawner's reach while re-gearing. I would like to see them blitz in just to light up. So they're slowly just trying to take some ground. All four of Kappa. And they've cleared that last room.
Can't be a team try to
and their reward is the wool.
Greg, you'll have to tell me what music you're listening to right now.
It's the Monster Cat playlist from their 16th album. It's their Arrival album Arrival mix.
So I'll have to try that sometime. Apparently, Contranaut likes it. Rack MC now starting first wool.
Not surprised.
I feel like he should be cutting through these monsters with ease with his enchanted diamonds.
Daquan in full iron, and Jiffy Lube picking up the light blue wool.
Awesome, that's amazing.
That is one wool for both teams.
Kappa has now completely finished first wool. That's cool. Rack should be finishing up first, I imagine, pretty soon. Even though he's at the start, it should.
And Jiffy Lube, I believe, is just going to place it on the Victory Monument.
Now, Jiffy Lube and Daquan probably should go run third if they were interested in getting wools done quickly. See if that's what
I would not be surprised if Daquan actually just stayed up on the surface to shoot. That is magenta placed.
Awesome.
Light blue still not being placed on the monument. I don't think Daquan realizes where he has to place it.
Definitely. Alright, Jiffy Lube. Let's see what you do.
And Rack is just powerhousing through first.
How far is he now?
The room with the table and the cave spiders.
Ah, okay. So he's made some progress.
They're not giving him too much trouble. He's still at 9 hearts. However, he is retreating just a little bit. Probably doesn't want to get shot out with all the diamond armor.
Very smart.
He's basically cleared up that entire room.
Jiffy Lube taking out Diamix.
Ooh, and the easies.
And bad mouthing right now. Tense.
Heated question mark? Rack definitely knows where the spawners are. It really seems like he's paid a lot of attention to this. Poison is still bringing him down, but, you know,
Right.
he's taking this like a champ.
Apparently, Dynamix's finger slipped.
Oh.
Oh, Sam Safari? Or are you gonna die? Oh man, they are just going to finish third off like, wow, that was fast.
Oh, wow.
Just completely blitz this thing. Now Pugsy can just go in and finish up this last part.
Except Pigman.
All he has to do is fight some pigmen. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh.
I would just like to
Two
say.
of them taken out. Oh, one of them taken out. Spoken.
Too angering them, though. I'd like to say they run this quite fast. Or decently fast. And simply just opting to go over them. Doesn't realize that the pigmen can.
Oh man, the
Ooh.
pigmen have just this incredible reach in 1.7. That's what's happening right here.
I have completely blocked off the pigmen. I applaud you,
amazing.
Kappa. I applaud you.
It's, these were
Alright, Pugsy.
very interesting ways to... Oh,
Oh!
pigmen goes off the edge of the world. This is perfect. Oh, they're gonna get smote right here.
Oh! Oh, they
And
both go
they
splat.
all go down. Dynamics
Pigman
and
3,
Sam Safari are
Kappa
going to be
none.
running up map soon. So they will be back at third to put some work in. And Jiffy Lube, who is this? Rack?
Daquan.
Oh, Daquan. They're both running third. That should be done soon. Let's check back on Rack to see how far he is.
Still in the room with the table.
Ah.
He has
So
advanced,
they're-
though.
Has he taken out the cave spider spawner? Chance.
I do not think so.
Ah, yes,
where?
he has. He's taken out the one of the cannon supply chest. Oh, he is just spamming arrows. So, if anybody doesn't really know, I have cat noises playing every minute or so, something like that. So I turned down my friendly noises, just so I don't hear it ever. And now I don't hear arrow noises, so that's interesting.
Right. And you also live in a zoo, so that doesn't help.
Yes, I do. I have a here. Which is
So
why I
what,
closed
2
the door.
parrots, 2 turtles, 3 dogs? Oh.
I have 2 parrots, a turtle, a lizard, and 2 dogs. And like a butt ton of fish. Sam Safari and Dynamix are actually running some resources now, so they're gonna come back with a bit of iron and some diamonds.
And Rack made himself a cry box. The skeleton and a baby zombie right by him, and a spider on top. Tunneling through the far side of the mountain. Interesting to see if Pugsy will take the Ender Pearl, and he does not.
Haha, Yo-Yo is actually trying to run second wool again. And who is this up here? Sam Safari about to be blown. Nope. It's fine.
Now, it's hard to say who's
Yo-Yo
really
and
ahead.
Sam Safari are going to finish this. Yeah, I would say so. I actually would say Rack Has No D has the upper hand here. Because Rack really should be finishing don't remember what's going on. Their third rule, though.
They're dual running
Lube
it.
and Daquan. Far enough.
Now, if Daquan was still shooting at second, he could easily pick off Yo-Yo and make him have to run the wool again.
I actually don't think
And Yo-Yo has a pickaxe this time.
Daquan and Jiffy Lube are actually collecting blocks so that they can run this. Jiffy Lube actually has 2 stacks of them. Should really be able to use this work.
Just taking up a whole bunch of dirt.
If the PvE doesn't kill him. Rack MC did come out of First World at some point.
Cashew has joined the game.
Did you say cashew?
Cashew, French guy from Orpheus.
Oh, cacahuete, yeah.
Ah.
Peanut. Let's see.
Just a skeleton waiting for them. Sea break, this will be over in half an hour.
I assume so. That would be my prediction.
Both
Sam
teams.
Safari, is this who this is? No, Sam Safari just died. Pugsy and Diamix are finishing off these pigmen, I imagine. Pigmen spawner is very tucked away back there, so and they also are not affected by light. So that spawner is going to be spawning stuff until they take out the spawner.
Now if they use TNT,
Chaos, this thing.
they're just attacking from their feet.
Rick MC has made a ton of progress. He's coming up on the last room. School. Came back with a vengeance. I wonder what he left for. I bet he left for
Food, maybe.
Yeah, that's also something about this map. You gotta manage it wisely. Not that it's like super scarce, it's just
Just management on where, and you don't get it all at the same time.
right.
The majority of the food is by third.
I find the maps that have food more spread out though are you're often more well fed. Because then you don't have to go like way far away in the map to find food again. Let's see, light blue wool. Which one was that? Was that
Second.
So they're just placing random seconds.
No, they just got it.
Oh really?
I guess we just missed that.
Oh,
Yo-Yo finishing
oh, that
it.
was Kappa. Nice-o.
Kappa now in the lead. Now, if I am correct, both teams are, what, 0-2?
That would be correct.
So I guess they just don't want to go 0-3.
Sheriff, this spawner in third, it's very possible to just sit there and mash away at the pigmen. Just run in and break the spawner. I mean, pigmen do kind of hide a little bit, so you just jump in there. Just some thoughts on.
It is annoying
that.
though. You can actually break it with TNT.
If they brought some down there.
If they brought
Chaos
some.
Cannon.
Or they could go down from behind the map and place TNT and light it with a flint and steel. Actually, quite possible.
MC just about done. Really close to the last room.
He's at the last room.
See what he does to take care of all these. He takes it out very similar to way to.
Just funneling them in there. That creeper not doing too much damage to him.
Looks like Kappa's getting ready to pain loop this. They've got 3 players and a chest full of stuff. They're ready to take on these pigmen.
Alright. And do they have a bed set?
Cordoned. No, they don't. They've cordoned off a little section.
Now the only downside is the closer they get, you know, they'll start to aggravate the pigment spawner, and more will just keep coming. Now it would be interesting to see is if they actually knew about the Strength 2 potion, or Strength 1, for like 2 minutes. And that with an iron sword is almost a one-shot.
Strength 2.
Or Strength 1.
So broken.
But it's, I believe it's a Strength 1 potion for 2 minutes, correct? And secondary resources? Along with the fire resistance potion.
Yes, actually. That could actually really help them. I don't know if they've actually seen that, or why they haven't brought it with them. Actually, there are 3 pigmen left. All they need to do is run in there and break the spawner once these 3 pigmen are dead.
So then I have to deal with some silverfish.
Silverfish they can shot.
Oh, are they just gonna block them in?
That's pretty clever.
Oh, they're just killing him.
Seems like the pigmen spawners are very active in this wool. Especially the one at the end. It's almost like you can't kill them faster than they spawn.
Yeah, it's very hard to do. Normally, I would just blow it up. Just place TNT around the corner and light it with the flint and steel.
We saw a gunplayer game today. Scrim.
Against us, yeah.
Reached, just dug down behind the lane, dropped a piece of TNT to get rid of that silly.
Yeah, you can do that with this one right here. And the pigment spawner is gone.
Rick MC finally finishing up this wool.
Sam getting taken up by Diamix.
What really needs to happen here for Rack is for him to just finish off these skeletons. Just please. I beg of you.
He's at 10 hearts.
Yeah, I don't know why he's being so skittish. He's got full enchanted diamond, you should use it, Rack. Of course there is the risk of him falling out of the world by something silly, but as long as you're staying in the middle, then it should be fine.
Should be. Oh, they are approaching. Kappa is approaching the final stretch. And
They actually do have torches up to the end.
And now they're the pigment spawner. Ooh, and he kicks the bucket in the lava.
Oh man, look at that Jesus reach.
I believe this is the hardest part of the wool.
Being kill pigmen. Never get in within melee range.
Smart until they run out of arrows. Oh, and Diamix falling in lava.
Another one goes down in lava.
Pugsy getting the credit for what the pigmen did. Oh, and that block is catching on fire.
So now you see what I mean by pigmen spawn faster than you can kill them. That's exactly.
He might just hit the bridge.
What this story is.
He's got a bridge over him. But he doesn't have enough blocks.
Poor guy. He could use some TNT if he goes high enough. It won't, Why didn't he use TNT to take out the pigmen spawner before? That's my question.
Don't know.
So it's quite literally Kappa only needs this wool, and they're right near the end. Rack MC. Finish this wool. Rack MC is still running around in here. But he's lit up most of the thing. He's got 4 of the melee skeletons
and
to take out.
Jiffy Lube barely even touched the second row. So I don't think, at this point in time, I believe Kappa might actually be able to win.
Yeah, as long as they can
As long as they don't
Finish
throw.
up this last part.
Because Jiffy Lube is running us on his own.
Actually, where is... Was Pugsy the last one here at third? Or
Yes, he was.
Kappa?
Daquan is
Died.
enchanting.
So all of Kappa is out of third now.
Sam
See,
is running back.
Safari. Oh, Yo-Yo just entered third a minute ago and is re-entering. Corner.
Oh, and there's a
They
chest
still
of
got
stuff,
their pain loop chest.
which does not have blocks.
Just what they really need. They could harvest some of these blocks, actually.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's a pigman there. There's one pigman left.
And Rack MC getting the touch on first wool. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. So now they're technically tied. But,
However, Kappa is much further.
yes.
Now,
I think Rack with his diamond armor might be able to power through third.
unless Yo-Yo just bridges across everything.
Shh. Happening soon, I hope.
He is.
Look at this.
He's just short.
Let's see, once he breaks this block, I think it's possible to just pour onto there.
I would personally break the one above it as well.
Or, yeah, that would be a thing. Yep, it's possible to jump. But just do that, that would be perfect.
I think Yo-Yo grabbed a few more blocks. Oh, and Sam is here as well.
Yep, and they've got another block, so they're not going to have to do any silly parkour jumping. Look at that. And there's the touch.
Final touch. Are they going to take the diamond hoe? They don't even take the diamond hoe.
Speedy diamond hoe. Forget those pigmen. Those pigmen is what they're saying.
Now it'll just come down to them placing it. And unless everyone from Rack has MD shows up just to take shots and hits almost every single one, then that's almost a GG. Pugsy swimming in lava. Everyone from Rack has no D in third wall at the moment.
Oh my. Diamix just
no.
jumped in lava as well. So they have one yellow wool? Is that what just happened?
Sam has some.
Oh, okay. Is Sam out?
Sam is indeed out.
Alright. Jiffy Lube is approaching the last corner with all other members of Rack Has No D.
Sam Safari has the one and only yellow wool.
There's one safety placed at the bottom of the entrance to third. That is the extent of their yellow wool, other than the wool box, of course. It's
And
funny,
Kappa
both teams...
about to win. Oh, and they're taking a screenie.
Cool.
And that's the game. GG. Kappa wins.
Beautiful game. Kappa, it's out. Rack Has No D.